Have you ever stopped to ask how? How does a rabbit ignore the laws of physics? Why does he feed on the frustration and mental breakdown of his victims? And why is he always found underground? Today, we're pulling back the curtain on the most successful predator in animation history. Because Bugs Bunny isn't a rabbit, he's a shapeshifter, he's a reality warper, he is a manifestation of the Deadlights. Today, I prove that Bugs Bunny is Pennywise. Alright, now that I have your attention, let's go over the parallels. Fear tactics. They both operate with a series of complex illusions that instill fear and confusion into potential and eventual victims. Look at the way Bugs disguises himself. He shows a complicated understanding of how to lure in his prey. Instead of a clown that lulls children into feeling safe, he's a bunny that makes hunters and gunslingers drop their guard. Elmer Fudd and Yosemite Sam are adults. As we see in It Chapter 2, they are less susceptible to being lured in by the clown. A different approach is needed. He even goes a step further than the bunny persona. He uses the same strategy on Elmer Fudd that he used on Ben Hanscom. He presents himself as a love interest to get close, tormenting both of them. His antics are not always outright lethal attempts at first, but they usually escalate as he consumes his target.
Oh, buddy. So long, Methuselah.
Pennywise is the same. Both use similar abilities and similar tactics to achieve their goals and hunt their prey. What's more, they live in similar environments. Both live underground. One in a system of bunny holes and the other in a sewer. It all makes sense. There is more, though. The similarities in physical appearance. Both personas are gray, with tufts above their heads. Now, I know this sounds like a stretch, but look closer. See the grays and the shading of white. Different shades, but they're very, very similar in their colors. So similar, it's ridiculous. But then compare the silhouettes. Both are tall, both are skinny. Those tufts on their heads, ears or hair. Bugs Bunny has 2, Pennywise has 3. But why is it that they have a different count? This is where we bring in another popular theory, that of Mary Poppins. The other believed member of Pennywise's species has a single flower on her hat, suggesting she may simply be another form instead of another member of the species. In fact, the time periods line up, as does the character progression, to suggest that they are one and the same. It starts with Mary Poppins, one tuft, feeding on laughter and joy. Her movie is set in 1910, according to both IMDb and this Disney fandom wiki. Then Bugs Bunny. His time period is more ambiguous and fluid due to the long-running format of the show, suggesting that it could take place at any time. That being said, neither of these timelines would make sense due to the recent release of the Welcome to Derry television show, unless, of course, they all take place simultaneously, yet at different times entirely. It's always the same creature. They are linked. Look at the Deadlights. I'm serious. Count them. 1, 2, 3. That's it. That's the link. Each one is a manifestation of the Deadlights. In the It Welcome to Derry show, Pennywise is revealed to kind of exist in a time loop with a continuing cycle. But logically, he wouldn't make the same decisions each time. Its first run, 1910, Mary Poppins. It dies in World War I. Presumably is just taken out by the bombings. Its second run as Bugs Bunny, it presumably dies during the 1930s when the Great Depression made rabbit and bunny hunting necessary. In the 1930s, jackrabbits were hunted as pests and, as a threat to agriculture, alongside a food source. Presumably in this era, Elmer Fudd finishes the job.
Goodbye, my friend. So long, pal.
Jaded with all the joy drained from the death of its first two personas, we get It, Pennywise as the third variation, evolution number 3. Pennywise is the chosen form that It reincarnates in from that point forward, as shown in the It Welcome to Derry television show. With each death, it grows crueler, more evil, and eventually it becomes the terror clown we know of today. So the next time you hear that iconic "What's up, Doc?" don't laugh. Look at the eyes. Look at the way reality bends around it. It isn't a cartoon character escaping a hunter. It's an apex predator playing with its food.